now I'm like 0.4 over, so I'm just gonna kind of hang out the rest of the day, but I am making meal prep for the next couple of days. Got some steak, strawberries, I got bananas, and I actually microwave potatoes, but I got these baby potatoes. I'm just gonna hopefully carb up a ton tomorrow during the day. Hopefully get back to like maybe 179, 180 realistically, and then get after it. I'm not even thinking about competition, I'm just thinking about food right now. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Shit, look who came to play! Alright, so I just finished meal prep and all that like 3 hours ago. Just been playing some UFC. Zach's supposed to be here, we're supposed to be training him, but I guess he's gonna go in with no tips or tricks, so we'll see how he does. It's fucking piss o'clock in the morning, bro.
5 a.m., bro. Oh, don't worry about that now.
Dude, are you fucking serious, bro?
You got so much aura. Wow.
What finishes are you trying to get?
I think to get first, I'd have to win 3. I'm gonna do an arm bar, a rear naked choke, and a triangle. It's gonna be a mounted triangle too.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Colin, what you gonna hit? Yeah, Colin.
Ruby shaved his fucking head.
Yeah.
Ruby went clean bald.
I know, you gotta set tatted too.
I wanna
He's still going. It's been 5 minutes. He's still going.
Cut the camera! Cut the camera then!
Oh shit. Yeah, what are your what's your
take your time.
what's your plan going into these matches?
It's just about getting that W. It's not about how we do it. It's not about how long it takes. It's all about getting it done at the end of the day.
By any means necessary?
Pretty much. That's.
I like that.
Oh, don't get all nervous now.
Oh, he got he's on the calculator.
Taking the letter.
I'll tell you what, I think Jake goes 0-2 barbecue, and I think I get first.
Hey, alright, bro.
Top position, bro. I'm good at that.
You'll definitely get a
Trying to have a conversation.
I guaranteed Jake one time. Remember that, Jakey?
I tapped Jake once.
As the room.
We're small.
Only 3 people on one bed. Connor's gonna sleep on a cot over here.
It was almost. That's not how it works. You're a lot bigger than me, bro. You're a big bag.
God, it stinks in here.
I thought somebody shit, but they just didn't clean it. I told you I'm Big Daddy.
There, you're good.
Black belt slayer.
Damn, Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve, chill.
This isn't the argument for worst places I've stayed.
This is the worst place I've stayed.
This is usually the best place I've ever stayed in.
How are you feeling about these matches tomorrow, Connor?
Marcellatine of death tomorrow. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, every match?
Every match.
3 for 3, straight to gold?
I would say first one makes it out of the first round. The other 2, it will be done.
There's only 1 round.
Oh shit.
First minute, you mean?
Yeah.
Out of 5
That's
minutes?
What I meant. That's what I meant.
Okay. Zach, how about you, man? How you feeling?
Some people might think I'm a little bit of an underdog, you know. Didn't practice a single day for like, I don't even know the last time I rolled was, but no, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna have fun, I'm gonna do the most that I can. And at the end of the day, I just hope I get one submission. I'd be happy with it.
All right.
I like that.
That sounds good.
We just all made weight. Out here having fun, relaxing on the beach. It's gonna be a good day today. Show the beach. Flip it around. They lucky I'm not competing though.
They're ready to compete.
Alright, so we got dinner and everyone's asleep now. And tomorrow, Connor goes at 10 a.m. So we're gonna have to be up pretty early, or relatively early. We're gonna leave at 8 a.m. because the venue's an hour away. And then they're gonna warm up. Zach goes up at like 12, I think. And then of course, I go up at like 3:30. It's the latest in the day. So everyone's gonna have to wait for me, but it's gonna be fun. I think every one of us is gonna place. Both of their brackets are pretty heavy. Mine not so much, but it's gonna be a fun day. Oh God, Connor's upset because it's 7:55.
56, man.
Forgot something.
What'd you forget?
Give me key.
Yeah.
Highway class.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, we got Zach going up. I couldn't believe how stacked his bracket was, man. Harder than all of ours. And he's never competed. He didn't even train jiu-jitsu at all going to this. He just did it for the fun of it. But I love the pressure moving forward. He's kind of threatening those takedowns. You know, I told him Friday night, man, to come by the house so we could, you know, teach him a couple of things. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm just so excited he came out here because not a lot of people would do that, especially in the 200-pound category. And he's only like 190. Goes right into the table here. Honestly, good little attempt. This dude's throwing up flying triangles in the white belt 200 division, which is nuts. Super agile. Good job defending by Zach, though. A lot of people who haven't touched the mat would just get caught in that immediately. And right here, he didn't know how to get out of guard. I cut the footage a little bit, but he was sitting there for quite a while and just didn't know what to do. No worries. Oh man, I'm just so fired up he came out here to do this. Good experience for him for sure, but you know, his bracket was pretty stacked. The other guys were all huge and like lean, probably cut him from 215 or so. We didn't end up getting his other match, but sort of the same thing kind of happened. But again, I'm just so proud he went out there and got it done. But so here I did try to go for a side single, but man, those grips change everything. So I thought to myself, I better try to do judo or, you know, maybe a little bit of Greco wrestling. So his hips, when he tried to throw me, were very out of place. So I did feel that and I did capitalize on it. We get in a little scramble here. He does end up getting me in his guard, and I actually try to go for a lapel choke from his guard, even though I know it's impossible. I just thought I'd try. And then for that whole minute or whatever the time was, I was just defending my neck because I knew he could choke me. But here I did feel his pressure moving back when he tried to pull guard, and I capitalized on that and got to side control. And then from here, I think I just chilled out and maintained control. I did attempt to get a mount, but I couldn't. So I ended up winning 9-0. Super cool guy, man. He was a beast. He competed all day, multiple divisions. He did compete against Connor as well. So I think he was going up a little bit here in weight. For this match, when we started tying up, I did notice he was super focused on just his grips, and his stance was super high. So I shot in low and got the double leg. And from here, I kept trying to get mount or even just maintain side control. Super difficult. I tried to jump to mount. That didn't work. Getting a scramble. So I'm trying to pass guard here, and it was super difficult because obviously in no gi you don't have stuff to grip on. So he was gripping on my pants, on my lapel. It was freaking me out, honestly. Thought he was gonna pull me in his guard and submit me with something. But then we get into the scramble. I try to jump for an arm bar. I was spazzing out. I didn't even have an arm. And then from this position, I knew I just had to spaz out and keep my knees to my chest to make sure he didn't get anything. And then here I throw up the triangle, and I'm actually cranking his arm. I'm hyperextending his arm right here, but he won't tap. So eventually I do readjust and pull the head once he postures up and get the sub. But in the scramble, I knew that if he got mount, I was just done, because those grips, man, you just can't fight him. It's another, not only is getting out of mount difficult, but getting out of mount with grips makes it that much harder. So I knew I could not let him get on top. Super cool guy, great times, man. This is Connor's first competition, so I was super excited for him. You know, we couldn't have any of the coaches come out from 10th Planet Phoenix, so I did sit in his corner. But starting off the match, he did end up getting taken down. You know, no big deal. Right here, he does recover. We were screaming at him to throw in the inverted triangle and kind of scoop that leg and crank it, but that is pretty difficult to do. And obviously, he's never been taught that. Connor's only been training for, what, like 2 weeks going into this. Almost got the guillotine here. I don't think he quite had it cinched up. He bailed on that, but Connor's a great wrestler, man. He, you know, that's what's getting him so far, only 2 weeks of training. Then obviously he does roll with us, but he did great in this tournament. Right now he's just maintaining top position. They do scramble up, and he almost gets his back taken here, but ends up in guard and then finishes the match strong. This next kid was really good. I believe, yeah, he hits a outside trip on Connor. You know, super high pace. Not what we're used to now with jiu-jitsu, you know, in wrestling. That's to be expected, but this kid had super good top control. Kept Connor down for most of that round. Connor turns to his back. You know, he feels safer defending from his stomach, and, you know, it ended up being good because he got a really good scramble out of that. Stood up again. Here's where I do have my critiques. We were running out of time, and obviously Connor was down, and he pulled guard. And being he's only trained for 2 weeks, that's not the best idea, because you really just want to get up on points, but that's okay. Then he realizes he needs to shoot back in and, you know, bull charges, but then ends up pulling guard. This was almost a crazy Hail Mary. You can see he's kind of pulling the head for that triangle, but the kid postures up and it does not end up working. But super good match, very entertaining, and I'm just proud of him for, you know, pushing through. It really is just about studying film and learning from the experience. All right, so this match, this kid was dripped out in level black gear. Gotta respect it, but he would not shoot. Very passive match. I mean, to be fair from both, but Connor was the one that was putting on the pressure and, you know, threatening things. He got that ankle pick, and then right now he gotten a pretty good scramble. Almost gets two taken away from him, but, you know, gets the back. They end up resetting in the middle, and this dude kind of hits a scramble, and then Connor, for the rest of the match, I do think he just maintained mount and then ended up winning 6-0. This next match was definitely my favorite of Connor's. I was, you know, screaming at him to ankle pick because this dude was just walking backwards the whole entire match, and that's just primetime ankle picks right there, and he does end up hitting it. He threatened a bunch of guillotines in this match, but I know here he couldn't quite get the grip with his right hand. No worries. They do end up on top and get a little physical right here. No points are gained though. They go back into the center, and that's when he hits that beautiful ankle pick. Gets in kind of a funky position, but does manage to stay on top after a couple scrambles and goes to threaten the guillotine again. I think that's 3 times in this match so far. Maintains top position and ends up getting the W.
All right, Zach. So how'd the tournament go today?
We went out to barbecue today, but had a fun time. Got to see some boys win some medals. For getting submitted in both my matches, I'm not too mad after I've never even fucking done this shit before in my entire life. But yeah, it was a fun experience.
First tournament in the books for jiu-jitsu, you know, how'd it go? Tell us a little bit about the experience.
was good. It was a new pace. It was like match after match. I got third. It was a battle back, which is my favorite. So I lost my second match and had to win two to medal. Won all by points, so it was a lot of fucking time on the mat. Went really well.
3-1. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Alright, so tell us what's up, Jake. What happened today?
I signed up in the fucking Gi on accident. So the last 3 hours of the tournament before I was gonna go up, I figured that out. So I was just running to like Gracie Baja, Carlson Gracie.
Shout out Angel.
Yeah, shout out Angel, man, from Carlson Gracie. Hooked me up with a Gi. But after that, I was a little nervous with the grips and everything. But you know, we powered through and ended up getting the goal.
What'd you hit on him?
I hit like a, would that be considered a flying triangle?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I had a flying triangle, and then I won by what, 4? 2, 4?
Something like that.
Hell yeah.
Let's see that. Woo, yeah.
I'm proud of my boys for coming out, man.
Let's
It was a
go.
good time.
Okay.
What?
These are little ass kid shorts.
Dude, he bought the wrong size, yes.
Let's go.
Thank you, dude.
Let's go. When I was home, I was like, damn, the waist is like, maybe it's just elastic.
Hey, 30 on the table.
It's not elastic. It's too small.
Out in the street, they call it murder. So welcome to
Camp with the thugs and camp but pound up in a van back. It's in a handbag, your knapsack, it in a your backpack. The smell of your girlfriend contact.
That was awkward.